Well, how do you do, Buckaroos? Well, it is Halloween here. And last year on Halloween, I did what I called my Halloween highball. When we were in Louisville, Kentucky about a month earlier, I picked up this butterscotch soda at Whole Foods there. It was called like Witch's Cauldron or Witch's Brew or something along those lines. But anyway, I mixed that with some 100 proof bourbon, called it a Halloween highball. This year I don't have any such of the sort, so I thought but I wanted to do a drink for Halloween. So what I have here is this. I had picked up this 3-bottle set when we were in Little Rock, Arkansas. Last month. They have their Arkansas Hickory Smoked Whiskey, their Arkansas Bourbon, and their Arkansas Rye. And as you can see, I've got about equal amounts left in all 3 bottles here. Just a tiny bit left, probably just shy of an ounce, although I'm not measuring it. So I thought I'm going to do my Frankenstein, right? I'm just going to mix all 3. I'm not going to do a cocktail out of them. I'm just kind of going to blend the whiskeys together, as it were. We'll call that my Frankenstein for this Halloween. So I'll mix them together, take some pictures, and I'll be right back. Okay, well, as I said, well, actually, I was wrong. I said I picked this up in Little Rock. I actually picked it up on the way home at a liquor store in Harrison, Arkansas on the way home. Let me show you how they all look together. It's got a beautiful hue, kind of a ruby-esque. A nice combination of all 3. It came with this Arkansas bourbon. I did a video for just the bourbon, this Hickory Smoked Whiskey, and the rye. I did a video for all 3. The bourbon was well, I mean, it was what you want a nice small batch bourbon to be. It was big, it was bold, but it wasn't harsh. It was nice and smooth. Kind of a contradiction there, but it was fairly smooth for a bourbon. Big bold notes, a lot of vanilla and a lot of oak. This Hickory Smoked one was the one that really knocked my socks off of the 3. And my quote in the video was, this is what I imagined what Scotch would be if Americans invented it. The Arkansas Rye was just beautiful if you're a fan of rye, because it had that big, bold spiciness on it. So I was just curious. I didn't want to waste a lot of the whiskey, but since I had just a little bit left in each of these small bottles, I kind of wanted to see what they would all do together. And as bold as that smoke was, it still comes through, even mixed with the rye and the bourbon, because the smoke is still the predominant aroma on the nose. But I also feel some of that vanilla from the bourbon. I certainly feel that spicy rye shining through as well. So let's take a drink and see what we got. Oh yeah, babe. Okay, now this Arkansas Hickory Smoked Whiskey, pot distilled from Arkansas wheat mash. It is absolutely stunning. And what that wheat mash did was it made it very, very soft and velvety, just a touch sweet, and then you had that big bold smoke. This bourbon, let's say that's 45% 90 proof. The bourbon was 46% 92 proof. Distilled, aged, and bottled by Rock Town. It doesn't give me any information on the bourbon specifically here, but the bourbon itself was big and bold, and you can really feel, I can still feel those oaky vanilla notes. I remember at the time, I believe I was also feeling some plums, feeling a little kind of a dark plum. And you can still get that as well. And both of those had a certain amount of sweetness to it. The rye was big, bold, and spicy. And now that the addition of the rye to these other 2 kind of mellows out some of that sweetness. And now I've got that smoke kind of permeating through all of it. It is a nice combination. I mean, I don't know if they've ever thought about doing a blend such as this, but I think it works. I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it anyway. So anyway, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. Happy Halloween.